Hey guys, my name's Amanda Baker, and I just want to share a couple stories with you guys. A couple days ago was CJ's birthday. That was like super hard for me. Um, and I was thinking about this poem that I wrote him, and this is how it goes. And I was super proud of it when I wrote it. Love this poem. And we always used to recite it to each other. But it goes like this: I'm your spade, you are my heart. I want you forever, till death do us part. Marry me, Ditzler. I am a good kisser. I'll be your missus if you'll be my mister. You're driving me crazy, especially lately. If you are my man, then I am your lady. You're mine for the taking, there is no debating. Jail time, we're waiting. My love isn't changing. So please be my king, and I'll be your queen. When I love hard. There is no in between. It seemed like everything in this world was trying to tear me and him apart. My family didn't like him. But I actually convinced the warden in our prison to pass that love poem to him. And we didn't have approval for correspondence because we don't have a kid together. But I broke down to him the one day and I told him parts of my story. And the warden knew that, like, I really did love him. And he passed my love letters to him. That's all we did in there was think about each other. I remember one time I was in the hole for tattooing this diamond on my hand. And that represented us. I'm not going to go into it, but I remember when I went to the hole and I drew this whole mural like all over my walls. AB plus CD, Amanda Baker plus CJ Ditzler. That was our thing. AB plus CD and hearts. All yours forever and always. CJ and Amanda drew diamonds and hearts everywhere, like a whole mural just filled with like us. And I got in trouble for it, and I had to spend like hours erasing it. I actually got kicked out of the same halfway house twice, and I went back to prison for trying to talk to him 2 times. The first time I got kicked out for having a cell phone that I wasn't allowed to have, but the only reason I had that cell phone was so that I could talk to him at night because he was also at a halfway house in Harrisburg and I was in Altoona. Then the second time was a letter that I wrote in somebody else's name, and they ended up opening it and reading it and figuring out it was me. And it was a letter to CJ. Everything I do reminds me of him. It's crazy how much we loved each other. One time we were both on house arrest when I came home from prison. And, well, he was on, state house arrest, so it's a lot more lenient of where you're allowed to go. I was on really strict house arrest. And I remember I snuck him in. This was on St. Patrick's Day, I think, a couple years ago. But anyhow, I snuck him in my house, and my mom ended up finding him in my bedroom and freaked out. But I remember asking them, like, if he could come over for Sunday dinner. And they absolutely hated him because me and him had a really bad history together. Me and him got caught stealing from Walmart together. We were all over the news, all over Facebook. We had gotten arrested together so many times and done so much shit together that, like, everybody thought we were terrible for each other. But we weren't terrible for each other. There was times, like, whenever we were on house arrest and I snuck him in, like, we were both sober. And all we wanted to do was see each other. My parents wouldn't allow it. So we did whatever we had to. I convinced the warden to pass our letters. I snuck him into my house. I went to jail twice, just trying to talk to him. And actually, he's my co-defendant. And to this day, technically, if he was still alive, like, I'm not supposed to talk to him till like 2024. It was on my court order that I wasn't supposed to talk to him. And like, no matter what the world threw at us, like, I didn't listen to that fucking piece of paper. I did whatever I needed to talk to him. And like, now I think back to all the times like I could have. And like, I always think like, what if I would have stayed that day instead of left and told him like, hit me up when you're sober? Like, what if I tried harder? Would I have felt to, or would I have helped him? And like, I know I can't dwell on it, but like, I miss him so much every day. I'm so fucking broken. Like, I miss him. I can't get him out of my head. And I don't know how I'm supposed to move on. So, like, there's so many memories. I was gonna share some other stuff, but I'll just stop there. This is all I've been able to think about for the past couple of weeks. So, if y'all are wondering how I'm doing, I'm fine. Going to see the doctor next week. Might get put on some new medication. I'm not sure yet. But I'll let you guys know what's going on with me, and take it easy, stay in the Word, and God bless.